Hi, Deepak here. Today I'll be covering important questions on Hadoop about what are the different type of Hadoop commands available for which are like checking the space and creating backups of stuff. What are the different commands available? So let's cover them. So first is disk file, which tells you the overall amount of space that is used in the free space. What is the sort of free space available in HDFS? So let us take that. It's a damn simple command to use. Let us so here we go for so let's check in data. So you can see that okay, it's total the file system, how much space is available and how much is used and percentage of use each. We'll go put the bytes in human readable format using H option. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at what is the disk used, what is the aggregate memory size in a given directory, like the way we have in Unix. Similarly, how much is the length to tell you the size file and the directories, what are the different directories, total size in a summarized format or in a aggregate in a list format. Then see that. So let us check this. So using this usage, okay, so it tells you that you have a total of this is a directory, you have this bytes and amount of uh, let me see what is the meaning here. Okay, that's it. So the size, disk space, how much consumed, and name full path. So let us also say a summarize format of things that are this directory. Okay, so here you don't have the underlying. Without summarize, you have the files. Each file you can see. Otherwise, you can see at the file level, at the directory level. This DUS is disk usage and summarize, which is now deprecated. You can use expunge. Expunge is permanently delete all those files which are older than the data in the trash directory. So whenever what it means is permanently deleting stuff which is older than the uh, stuff in the trash directory and creating a new checkpoint, which means we can typically set in a trash. We can have a trash folder in HDFS where which the trash folder is there for recovering stuff. Like if any file that is beyond a particular date, you can recover it. Any, I mean, if you delete an HDFS by mistake, then once you want to recover that deleted stuff, you can do that using two ways. One is setting the trash in checkpoint interval in time, and second is in bytes. That either of that one is successful, then the data is removed. So what it means is that if say the trash size is set as 100 GB, So if the trash folder exceeds beyond 100 GB, then data is deleted in the trash till it reaches 100 GB. Similarly, another technique is if we mention the trash interval, say as 3 days or in minutes, days in minutes, then any data beyond that, that if you delete today and after 3 days, that data will be removed from the trash directory also. So that is how the trash directory is set up in HDFS. So the expunge command is typically used to delete all files which are older. Monopermanently delete, uh, which similarly works similar to the trash directory concept only. Okay, so that is this was expunge. Snapshots. What are how we can create the snapshot? Now, snapshot are real-time copies of the data in the file system. It won't actually create the data, but it will just create a scenario which will create a, details like at this point of time, these are the blocks available in the file system. And as and when new blocks are created, and it is commonly like new files are created, then at that time we can create another snapshot. Snapshot is typically is when we use snapshot is for backup, recovery, and against protect against user errors. And you have the typical time it will take to create as fast as O of big O of n1. So it's a fixed time it takes to create a snap. And we don't there's no data copying that happens during the snapshot creation. So snapshot is typically it's a very beautiful stuff concept which you get in Hadoop in AWS also when you want to take a backup of your EC2 instance, your instances you will do using the snapshot concept, and you will also get uh, these are generally how snapshot was created, which are created and used. So snapshot thus is a beautiful concept that is also used here in the HDFS domain. Now, additional now it should not we say that do not any snapshot uh, can contain the details of snapshot. Any edits to or any files, any appends or any edits, all of them, everything is recorded in the edit log. So you can recover in case you want to recover before an edit happen. A particular file you want to recover till the previous point, you can easily recover by using the snapshot by reversing all the edits and reaching the point for till the snapshot happened. So it's a very beautiful and I think it's a very nice concept which is available for creating of this snapshot in HDFS. Um, so you're saying that you can have as much as you can create snapshots by different directories. So you can have a snapshot by particular user one, user two, or your input data directory, which receives data from different systems. All of that can be snapshotable and directory. You cannot have one snapshotable directory under that another snapshotable directory. Such nested directories, snapshotable stuff is not possible. That option is not there. And you can first let us create a snapshot. So we have to first we will create a snapshot by saying allow snapshot on. Let's make a snapshot first by allowing it to be created on a directory. So saying allowing. Now once it is allowed, we can use a this is allow snapshot. You can delete, rename. So let us create a snapshot. And give a name to that snapshot. Uh, uh, yes, yes. Um, Let us give a name also to this snapshot. So snapshot is created a snap one snapshot. Let us see if we can read this. I doubt we can. Let us check if we can read the contents of snapshot. Oh, it's a directory. Okay, let us see if we can check the contents inside. Yeah, so it's creating a. I don't think it's actually just gonna create some. Uh, it's not gonna create the actual file. So now if I have a um, so let's say under this data you can add some content, but it will not reflect this snapshot details. It will definitely not reflect it. So that is what is about the some of the admin commands in snapshot. That's thanks for watching. I'll create more videos on HDFS and commands for interview. Bye.